it possible you can find a job on LinkedIn?
Okay, so it is possible to find a job on LinkedIn.
How? Wow, I love that. We talk about LinkedIn. You said that it's a professional platform where you share your skill sets and those things. Do you have to share everything like, in your daily life? Let's say you are having a fun time with your family, friends. Do you have to share those things? What are some of the things that you are to share it on LinkedIn that will not actually affect your account, or maybe getting net connection with like-minded individuals on the platform?
Okay, I think that's this amazing question, because students used to ask me this question a lot.
Okay.
Eric, I don't know how to share on LinkedIn. I have joined the platform.
I don't know.
People are posting. I don't know what to post.
Okay. All right, so welcome, Village Boy here. Thank you so much for making time. And today we're going to talk about LinkedIn. I have the gentleman in the house is an expert when it comes to LinkedIn. All right, what is LinkedIn? What are some of the things you can share on LinkedIn? He's here to tell us everything about LinkedIn. In a world of social media, you go to social media 24/7. But what are you putting out there? Like, what kind of brand are you building? Right? What kind of business are you building on social media? Are you gaining any value out of it? This man here, or this guy here, is going to tell us everything. Eric, you're welcome.
Thank you for this opportunity.
All right, beautiful. You've been on my channel for a while now, and so those of my people who have been following us for a while, they will definitely see your face. Your face is not new here.
Sure.
But then, for formality, I want you to introduce yourself. Let's begin.
Okay, so first of all, Kwabena Wiafe, originally Kwabena Wiafe, but my full name is Eric Kwabena Wiafe. And level 400 student, that's the final year student offering IT in the University of Cape Coast.
In the University of Cape Coast. I love that.
I'm also the co-founder and CEO of Tech for Everyone, which we are trying to bridge the gap between the IT knowledge gap between the less privileged communities. So this year we have taken it upon ourselves to train teachers on AI and other IT skills. Okay, so to correct something, my brother said I'm an expert, right? I just feel like I'm a student of life and I'm always learning. So maybe the LinkedIn, I may have something to learn, right? But maybe I know enough to also share the little
that
I know.
Exactly.
So,
the little that you would want to share, you are expert in it. Yes.
I'm not sure.
All right. So first of all, let's go straight into business. What is LinkedIn? When you say LinkedIn, what is LinkedIn?
Okay. So just like sometimes when you some people hear LinkedIn for the first time, they'll ask you, what is LinkedIn? And it's
okay.
And sometimes it's amazing and it's not their fault, right? So LinkedIn is just like all other social media platform, but this platform is different. So this platform, international people, like people from all over the world, professional people are there. So you go there to network with the right people, people in your industry, people like who can be your mentor in the future. So LinkedIn is a professional platform, not just like any other platform that you can post anything. LinkedIn share insightful stuff about your career, about your life that can change someone's life. So pretty much that's how I would describe LinkedIn.
We'll go into the details of what you can actually share on LinkedIn and the things that you have to post on LinkedIn.
Exactly.
But is LinkedIn for everyone? Is it for everyone?
Okay, so if you are 1 year old and you have something to offer, you have something to learn, LinkedIn doesn't have any restricted age.
It doesn't have any restricted age.
In my case, because I just feel like if you're in SHS, JHS, and some people start learning at very early.
Yeah.
Someone can know how to code when he's in class 6. So that person can offer a service, right?
Okay.
It doesn't matter that it doesn't always should be like when I'm done with school, then, or when I'm in school, that I should get a LinkedIn. I would say that LinkedIn is for everyone. Regardless, you have something to share or something to learn from someone.
Those in primary, JHS, SHS, universities,
I would advise them to get LinkedIn. The earlier, the better. And when you join early, you don't have anything to lose.
You don't have anything to lose. That's beautiful. mentioned LinkedIn to one of my friends. Is he a name of a person? All right, but it's funny because some people out there still they don't know what is LinkedIn. They don't know the kind of brand they can build on LinkedIn, the kind of network connections they can have on LinkedIn.
Sure.
So I think this video is going to tell them the actual thing and the details of LinkedIn.
Exactly.
Right? So let's go into it. How do you create a LinkedIn account? You know, do you use the web browser or you get an app? How do you go about it? Then straightforward, you go with what you can share on LinkedIn.
So it has 3 platforms. Whether you use the web version, whether you use those who are using the Android, they will get the app from the Play Store.
Okay.
And those who are using the iOS, they will get the app from Apple Store.
Okay.
So just type LinkedIn in all these platforms.
Okay.
You just have to sign in with either your Gmail or you type your own password. Yes, so it's very simple. Just like you are registering or you are signing up for YouTube or Facebook and all other these platforms.
Okay. Sure. So what actually, like, what should be the profile? Like, how should you set up your profile?
Okay, so plenty people just they hear of LinkedIn, they set up they just register and they just forget about it. It's not how it goes.
Okay.
You have
to now tell us how you go about it.
Okay, so you have to first upload picture, get a banner. So we have stages, right? So I've even made a particular video that maybe you can link the video on the video that's showing how you can get a proper LinkedIn profile. Because maybe I don't have a laptop here to demonstrate, but I'm going to summarize how you can make your profile stand up.
Beautiful.
So first of all, you have to get a headshot profile picture. So it's not like any other profile picture.
So it's not like your full body.
Nope.
You don't have to take your shoes.
No.
You don't have to show you.
No. So LinkedIn is very simple. Your headshots.
Okay.
And you have to be smiling. You don't have to wear any glasses. You know
so you don't.
You don't have to be like you
don't have to do campaign you squeeze your from your face. You have to smile.
You have to smile. You know.
Okay.
So that's LinkedIn, and you have to get a banner. You have to write something in your headlines. It shouldn't be like whenever you start, it will be like student of University of Cape Coast or any other school, but you have to change it. You are not just a student. Maybe you are doing this. Maybe you're a content creator like Village Boy. You can put it there. You are a cybersecurity expert. You are food enthusiast. You can put all these there for visibility sake. So
how about should you also include in a comedy if you are a comedian?
Yes, someone can invite you for a program if you're a very good comedian. And this stuff.
So it means that your skill set need not to be high. Like you need to include them in your profile.
Nope. And people can reach out to you. So just stating them, they have to be very careful that you know how to do it. Because some people reach out to me, all these kind of AI questions, project management, and because I have some knowledge in those stuff, I defend myself that I really know what I'll put in there. So don't just go and put anything there, but just
even though you'll be hot.
Yes, exactly. But if you are learning, put it there after all. It's telling you to learn more. Maybe you are learning something about cybersecurity and you say that I'm aspiring at cybersecurity. Someone can be like, okay, give you some work and that will force you to learn. Something like that.
Okay, let's progress with how do you optimize your profile so that you gain that kind of visibility?
Okay, so the first thing that I said.
You can.
Okay, so the first thing that I say I will recommend is that try whenever you start the LinkedIn, right? They will ask you, they will give you a progress bar. So progress bar means you are immediately when you start, you are a beginner.
Okay, when you start, beginner.
But that means you are a beginner, right? And this one, maybe I'll get you the screenshot. They'll see what we are talking about.
Okay.
So a beginner. So from the beginner, you have to update your profile consistently so that the beginner comes to an end.
So from which from beginner to what?
To advance.
To advance. Okay.
So they will be like 1/6.
Okay.
1/6. So you have to fill everything to complete
is 6/6.
So this consists uploading a profile picture, adding your schools, adding your certificates, adding your language that you understand.
Okay.
All these stuff make your profile complete, adding your positions,
and that will give you that visibility on the
because
platform.
even when you start for the first time, if you don't add all these stuff, people can even search you and they'll be finding it difficult to see you.
To see you.
So you have to make sure that immediately when you join, you make everything ready.
Wow, I love that. We talk about LinkedIn. You said that it's a professional platform where you share your skill sets and those things. Do you have to share everything, like, in your daily life? Let's say you are having a fun time with your family, friends. Do you have to share those things? What are some of the things that you have to share it on LinkedIn that will not actually affect your account, or maybe getting net connection with like-minded individuals on the platform?
Okay, I think that's this amazing question, because students used to ask me this question a lot.
Okay.
Eric, I don't know how to share on LinkedIn. I have joined the platform and people are posting. I don't know what to post.
Okay.
So maybe I'll take it from this point. Since you're a student, that means you will learn every day. You can choose to be like, whatever you learn every day, you create content out of it and share, regardless. Right? So first of all, what you learn, you may be pursuing some online courses.
Okay.
When you get it, post it. You may be going for some webinars. So this extracurricular stuff, you have to engage yourself as a student. You don't have to be always just because of the school. You don't engage in anything. You don't, this extracurricular stuff, when you do, it help you to get friends.
Exactly.
It help you to, the visibility is there. And lastly, most of the times, what I do to get something to post is that whenever I see any meeting, I join, and when I join, I make sure that I capture the name of all the participants or the speakers.
Okay.
Then after that, I'll go and search for them on LinkedIn. After connecting, I'll tell them that something unique that I learned from them. So I have something to start with. So these are all tricks that I use.
This is a very insightful one.
So we have to make sure that even a meeting that you are going, screenshot, maybe it's online meeting, I screenshot whoever is talking, and after that I'll post it and tell them what I learned. Immediately when you do that, you tag the people that spoke, tag the participants.
Okay.
They will start following you just like that,
because they've realized that someone has gained some kind of value from them. Exactly. That is amazing. This is my first time. I'm also learning from you. You see why I told you that you are an expert?
I'm a student of life.
This is a strategy that will save you, for the rest of your life. Let's continue with our conversation about LinkedIn. Let's get another one is LinkedIn. Like we said, is a professional platform. Do you have to connect with any connection, like any connection you get from people? Do you have to?
Okay, I think when I saw this question, I was like, oh, this is a nice question. Because I think one thing is, I have my own way of doing my stuff.
Okay.
And I'm not saying it should be like everyone's way of doing it, but this is what I recommend. So one thing is, people are connecting with you.
Okay.
First of all, you don't know what they want from you, right? So me, whenever I see someone connecting with me, I accept the person.
Okay.
Right? Because I have nothing to lose. Maybe the person has a project that is bringing on board. The person have seen something that maybe he or she wants help from me.
Okay.
So in this case, whenever someone send you a request, just accept it. But mind you, there are some fraudsters on LinkedIn. So they have so many tricks that they will use to gain your attention. Someone will be like, they will set their profile like a particular MP. So they have studied the MP. Maybe they have the MP's profile already.
Okay.
So they have studied the MP in such a way that they know the school that MP when they have the picture. So they will do their profile. They will set up their profile just like that MP. And they will come into your DM. They will tell you that they have a scholarship, blah, blah, blah. I'm showing the trick that they use to get people. But because of their hectic work and other stuff, they will give you a professor number. That professor is the same person, but it's give you a number. When you reach out to the professor, I'll be like, for you to get a scholarship, you have to pay 500 cedis. For you, because you
also thought, looking at the profile itself and the number of followers that account is having,
some people have been duped so many times. So maybe when you are connecting with people, these are the stuff that you have to look so that you won't be a victim of it.
I get it. So now another one is, apart from the things that you shared, how can you grow your network?
Okay.
Do you have to randomly send, connections, like follow people, those kind? Because on other social media platform, we normally do that. Maybe
Yeah.
you see this one, like Facebook, an example. You'll be like, oh, this friend, let me connect with the person. You send friend request here and there. Do you have to do the same thing on LinkedIn?
Okay, so LinkedIn, I think I've adapted something that really helped me, and I would like to share here.
Okay.
Not many people that knows. Apart from me going for event, trying to connect with everyone, sometimes I see someone friend, someone repost someone profile.
Okay.
I just have to connect with the people. Maybe the person is not in my field. He's a scientist. He's a hairdresser. Mention is he's anything. I just want to connect with them.
Okay.
One thing I realized that because of that habit that I almost connect with people, it helped me to that a time will come I may need their help, even though their profession is not aligned with mine. But if I need their help, I'm not now going to connect with them.
You already established with the connection
exactly.
with them.
So you just have to go them, DM them, and you are good to go.
Oh, that's amazing.
So you have to be intentional about this. It shouldn't be like, okay, you have to be intentional. Once I realized that when you are intentional about something, you do it differently. And when you are doing it anyhow, you do it differently. I'm intentional about gaining, the connection that I want. So I just go ahead and try to connect with a lot of people.
That is amazing. I love that. And another question is, do you have to share others' posts on what do you call it? Do you have to share others' posts?
Human beings, I've seen you doing something, and it's an amazing thing. When people share their stories and you share it, like they have respect for you, as in you really like what they share, and that's why you are resharing it.
Okay.
And recently I see you post the good works some people are doing. When you do that, people value you, and even if they have an opportunity, you will be the first person.
So it is very important.
It's very important that you see something that's helpful. Me nowadays, I have become active on Facebook. I'm not shifting it to Facebook, but I've become very active on Facebook. And what I'm doing there is positivity.
Okay.
Anything negative, I won't share.
Definitely.
Anything positive, I share.
Okay.
So you see nowadays, I reshare people post a lot. So just like just on LinkedIn, try to share. When you reshare people post, they'll be like, this is helpful to this person. That's why the person is resharing it. Some people can even DM you or comment that, thank you for sharing my post. It help you to build connection. I think I remember I met one guy, Prosper, in the US right now.
Okay.
He made a YouTube video, and I just reshared it. I viewed the video, I tapped one or two things I learned from it. I just reshared it. And now we are friends.
You see?
Yeah, sometimes, we talk, and that's where it started.
That is amazing, because I think you have been using this phrase, a win-win, something like that. So sharing social media is like, it's a network. I connect with you, you connect with someone also connect with. Exactly. So sharing the person's post, definitely people are going to discover from your friend. Through your friend, the person will just come back to your page.
Exactly.
Look at what you've been doing, either positive or negative. If the positive, that it actually aligns with the person's, like it aligns with his work, definitely I think the person will follow you.
Exactly. And let me say this as example. As you said, win-win situation. When I joined LinkedIn for the first time, you know what I was doing?
No.
I think I will do that thing maybe when I'm done with school.
Okay.
What I was doing is that I look at the big people in the tech. Then I'll tell them that let's make a video talking about, I have cite some question down.
Okay.
So some of them have 50,000 followers and other stuff. So
okay.
When we connect and we do this interview, I share on LinkedIn, and that person will share.
You see?
When a person will share, all the people, first of all, this one is win-win.
Exactly.
I'm winning 2 times. But I share it on YouTube. So the person will share for people to join my YouTube channel. And people will also follow me on LinkedIn. And some people even reach out for interview and that stuff.
Wow.
So, these are all stuff that you can do. You have to be positive. One thing I realized in life is that when you are positive, it's like you see the world differently. Those who are positive in this world, they see the world differently, and those who are negative, those who are positive are easily to succeed. Those who are negative, because they are negative, they think everything can work. They will be always be in their negative post. So be positive on LinkedIn and you grow. Sure.
Amazing. I love that submission. Yes. And I'm very much sure that our viewers, those who are watching us, are also learning something.
Exactly.
Because if today happens to be your first time watching us, definitely you go and then create a LinkedIn account, set a very professional profile, and you are good to go. You are going to get connected with different and people. All right. So let's continue. Before we end this video, I'll ask you one question, and I think it's simple to answer, but sure, that question would change someone's life.
Exactly.
All right. So would you go for endorsement or recommendation?
Okay. So and the question again.
Would you go for endorsement or recommendation? You see, on LinkedIn, we have endorsement. People can endorse you, and recommendation. Recommendation are people writing about you, and people just pressing a button to endorse you. Which one would you go for?
I think they are all good because you can do both at the same time, right? So the recommendation is perfect because I send people recommendation when after working with them.
Okay.
Right. So maybe I think 2 years ago I created a website for one man in the. I think that time he was in Italy, and I sent him a recommendation. So the person who based on how we worked.
Okay.
And craft it. So if you look at my LinkedIn profile, I have a lot of recommendations. Those people I've worked with them, or some of them I taught them, right? So recommendation is more like detail. The person is talking about just like right down in school, and you are going for a lecture for a recommendation.
A recommendation, okay.
And endorsement is more like I say I know this.
Okay.
So I say I'm a good data scientist. I say I have a communication skill. So when people endorse, it's more like they are thumbs up in that, oh, really, this guy is good at this.
Really good.
I think they are all like, because you can do all at the same time. I think
all of them are important.
All of them are important. But I think the recommendation is more like in-depth information about what you can offer.
Okay, that's amazing. This will be, I think, last but not the least.
Okay, sure.
Right. So how do you engage with your network? How do you engage with them? Do you have to post anything, even though you've already crafted everything, like sharing positive post on your profile? But how do you engage with them? How do you,
okay, so I think about 1 year ago I was very, very, very active on LinkedIn.
Okay.
Sure. So the thing is, you have to be active, be positive,
okay,
be commenting.
So you have to be active, be positive, be commenting
on people posts.
Okay.
Resharing people posts.
Okay.
Liking people posts. Me, I have adapted a skill. I don't like people posts. I love them.
Okay.
So you can check from history.
Because this thing, let me even chip in this before you continue. Sure. The thing is, me, sometimes when you like it became like normal something, but love actually gives you that kind of degree of how intentional you are about you are about of, like, I just don't know how to put it, but it gives you that kind of, maybe continue.
Like it's more like anyone can like, but love is like the thing you really like it.
Yeah,
you really, really like it.
Yeah.
So it's more like being positive, and when you are positive, people, it's a win-win situation. So when you're being positive on the person, you are not going to lose anything.
Exactly.
And you are using the data anyway. So why don't you be positive, comment, reshare people posts? That thing, it will help you to get more people engaging with your content as well. Imagine every day you post, I like, I comment. Every day you post, I like, I comment. One day you post, I also like and comment and share if it is possible.
Definitely.
So if you want people to engage you and other stuff, be positive, be always, when people are posting their certificate, be happy for them, congrat them. And with that, when you have, they also do the same for you.
Exactly. Because one strategy I've also adopted is to always, even if it is your birthday, I'll send you a happy birthday. If you are starting a new position and it appears in my inbox, I'll definitely send you a message or a congratulatory message. because that alone, it's expressing that kind of humor and that kind of connection you're having with a person. We are wrapping up with this whole thing. I believe our audience have really gained so much from these insights that we've shared. The last one is that a lot of people are chasing work. They move, all right, from one point to another, going to offices. I mean, sometimes their shoes, the talking is everywhere off. Is it possible you can find a job on LinkedIn?
Okay, so it is possible to find a job on LinkedIn.
How?
But it depends on you. It depends on your skills. It depends on how serious you are. So let me give you a scenario.
Okay.
You have monitored one company for a very long time, right? Maybe they are doing something that you think you have the skill to do it better.
Okay.
Right? First thing, what you have to do is you have to connect with whoever is in that job.
Okay.
Whoever is working there, probably recruiter or the HR. And you pitch the person this idea. Two, I have gotten a lot of job offer. Most of the time, I don't put that I'm a student on my LinkedIn profile.
Okay.
And I think I've gotten about 3 job offer on LinkedIn. They thought I'm done with school. All from the things that I push. So being positive, share whatever you are learning, being able to identify a problem.
Okay.
And presenting it to a company, it's likely that you get the job.
Oh.
So I think me being a problem solver is all every company is doing, because look at every company, they are trying to solve a problem.
Yeah.
And that problem is in the form of business. Exactly. And when they're able to solve that problem, that's why the company exists. So what I'll tell you is that it's not as easy as it is. Learn a particular skills, try to reach out to some companies, see the problem that they have, and see how sometimes you can even reach out to a company. Maybe you went to one CEO program and you see that the PowerPoint is not that organized. You can just reach out to them, please. I would like, sometimes you don't have to be always you want money. You can start with,
you can offer free services too.
And if they see that this guy's what he's doing, what he's capable of doing, if you give him this, it will be guy, why not? They will just give it to you.
That is amazing. That is amazing. And so I think in another time in this same video, we will talk about how to apply for jobs on LinkedIn, because I think there are better ways of going about things, so that at the end of the day, you land your dream job.
And I think one of the best ways that getting to know the people before you apply.
Getting to know the people before you apply. Do you have to know them in person, or you have to online?
Online. You're getting to know them.
So how do you know them?
Okay,
is it through conversation, like maybe chatting with the people or something?
Okay,
like
so let's say there have been a job post, maybe Haptel. I know about 3 people at Haptel.
Okay.
So what I will do, some of them I have helped them on LinkedIn. I helped some lady reach out to me. He works at Haptel. Eric helped me do this, and I helped the lady. Okay. Imagine I'm reaching out to the lady that, oh please, I've seen these job posts. What are some of the things that you think when I do, it will be likely that
okay.
These are all help. So this is a win-win. Some people, you help them, and 3 months time, you realize that they want to also do something to pay you back.
Wow, that's amazing. Eric, thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate you so much, because you are a final year student. The project work, a whole lot of work, on your head, but you made time with Village Boy to have this very insightful conversation. Where I really appreciate my audience too. I'm very much sure they've learned something, so they are actually appreciating your time. What's your final words? Then we wrap up.
Village Boy, I want to say that you are doing a great job. It's not everyone that have time to discuss topic like this that will help our people. You can see some people, they have camera on their face. All they are talking about is beef. This fighting this fighting this. And we all know that you have been following this kind of content. Yes.
Yeah.
And it's not adding any value to our people. Exactly. Just become happy, we laugh, and that's all. But you being positive about promoting your village, looking at positive stuff, it's a great job. And I want to, be with your audience to tell you that you are doing a great job. And I'm very grateful that you selected me to be part of this change.
I'm super excited. Thank you so much, Eric. Kindly subscribe to the channel, be part of us 24/7. These are many things we bring on the platform for you to learn and improve upon your personal self and your professional life. You know, in as much as we talk about our villages, these things will also help encourage the younger ones, those who are also struggling, to come up. So join us 24/7 and let's get interactive. Share the video and comment. I will see you another time. Peace out.